some grilling and you found out what you needed and you want to have it for the rest of the season, but for the seasons to come, we've got you covered. How about a meat thermometer? And a meat thermometer that doesn't need any batteries. All you need to do is shake it to activate it. No batteries required at all. The cooking temperatures are all printed on the thermometer, so you're not carrying around a sheet of paper trying to figure out what the temperatures are. Medium, rare, poultry, red meat, all there, and then just folds on in for easy storage. K64735 is that item number. $29.94 is going to get your choice home with an easy pay that is just under $10. You just need to let us know which color choice that you would love to have, and you're going to start making those perfectly prepared dishes. I have the gray here with me in the studio, and I just turned it around so that you can see. It has lamb, fish, beef, pork, poultry, all printed on here so you know what temperature everything should be at. So here is the gray, couple other options to shop for with that easy pay just shy of $10. Here's your black. 150 available if you like the black. It's our most limited option. And then we also have moss, which is a pretty green. K64735 is that item number. Mark Charles Masilli is back with us. And Mark Charles, meat thermometers have helped me a lot in the kitchen because my solution before them was just cooking it until I was sure that there could not possibly be anything left that was not cooked, which means it's usually overcooked. So meat thermometers, better way.
Yeah, so what I love about what Henning Lee did is they took all the guesswork out for a lot of reasons. First and foremost, no batteries, no charging, no nothing. All you do is shake it, and the numbers stay on there. So I just love the fact, see, just to show you, and again, I'll take one just to show you live. There it is in your drawer, right? You just shake it, and you've got no battery. Look at that, done. So it stays on for a period of time and then goes away. So you never have to charge this, never have to worry about batteries. You pointed this out, but I want to re-point this out. Everything you need to know is already printed on here. You never have to guess how much is rare, medium, or well done, or medium well. So I love that. Pork is always a guessing game because you want to make sure it's cooked all the way through. Fish, lamb, and poultry. And then to have this stainless steel probe that actually goes in all these different directions, whether you are on the barbecue, in the oven, or on the stovetop, it takes all the guesswork out, no batteries, compact, and you get it done right every time. What I love to do, Vanessa, live is always show you something that we all do. Here are two pork chops, and I want to point out that they're both sizzling. If you look at them, they look exactly the same. They look completely done. So let's shake our thermometer, and I'm going to put the first one in, okay? And I'm going to look at the screen real quick. So that is at 121, okay? I'm going to turn around. Poultry should be at 165. So that means even though this looks done, this is nowhere near done. I'm not cutting into it and letting it dry out. I'm not undercooking, I'm not overcooking it. I'm going to go to the one right next door to it. Bring this around so you can see. And I want to show you. Do you see where it's popping up now? These are the same pieces of meat. I'm getting much closer to my finish rate of the pork on this side, but they look exactly the same. So if you were home without this meat thermometer, I'd be pulling them both off at the same time. One is basically almost raw, and one's almost cooked completely. So why guess when you've got the Henning Lee thermometer to get all the guesswork out for you, right?
Right, and why guess if you're me, because I'm a bad guesser when it comes to things like that. Like, why guess and why worry on top of that? Because you want to make sure you're serving your family, your friends, food that is safe. So, I mean, it takes the guesswork out of it, but it also takes the worry out of it as well.
Yep.
Does it matter which way we probe, Mark Charles? Because I've always wondered that. Any way is fine?
No, the whole idea is that I don't know what angle you're at on your stove, your barbecue, Vanessa, so you change the probe. That's why there's many directions to probe. If I could be really tight, like in the oven, I can actually probe it this way. But maybe I'm in the barbecue, I need extension, I probe it all the way out like this. So this works in any of the positions that you put it in. And then, of course, what I love is it's compact and the needle stays completely tucked away. You cannot hurt yourself, and it takes up this much space in your kitchen, and you never have to worry about a battery or charging it. Why? Because when the screen is blank like it is right there, I just shake it, and it's called kinetics. So kinetics is that shaking, and then there's my thermometer right up there. And I did two chickens. Again, just to prove the point, Vanessa, these look exactly the same. I've got caramelization on the top. Let me see if this is too hot to hold. Look at that. They look beautifully done. I would take those off the stove, but let's just make sure, and let's take a chance and probe right inside, and let's see what this chicken is. So this chicken's going up 156. We're going to 160, 165. And right around, again, if you don't have to remember any of this information. So basically it's 165. If you turn this around, it says poultry should be at 165. That's a safe, done product of poultry. Same one, I'm gonna go here and see what this one's registering at. So I have a done piece here. Are they both done? I'm trying to not get the glare, sorry about that. There we go. This is 150, so we got about 14 degrees difference. I'm cooking them the same. How would I have known that this one's not done all the way, but this one's done? So I should take this one off the stove, right? And continue cooking until I get the right temperature, so that's safe to serve my family. Isn't it amazing how you could just take the guesswork out of a simple tool like this and do the perfect cooking? And you know, Vanessa, how much money we're spending on meats and proteins these days. It's not cheap. This is not like buying a tomato and throwing it out. You're buying protein meat for your family, pot roast and pork loins, not cheap.
No.
And I want to make sure they're cooked right and not under or overcooked for my family.
Exactly, and this is a way to do it. For an easy pay that is just under $10, why guess? Why worry? No batteries required. All of the temperatures are on the thermometer, so you're not having to write them down, refer to a sheet, make sure you don't lose the paper. None of that. It's right there on the thermometer, and now you know whether your fish, your poultry, your red meats, whether they're done or whether they're still undercooked. K64735 is that item number. We just have 3 color choices. There's the black that you're seeing on your screen. We also have the gray that I have here in the studio, and then that moss color that Mark Charles has been using. So here's a look at the gray. You just shake it up, and look, it's ready to go. It's ready to go, just like that. So this is your gray option. Oh, upside down. There you go. Gray option. Here's a look at the moss green. And then our final option is the black with that easy pay that is just under $10. Black is our most popular choice right now. And Mark Charles, I feel like for a lot of us, if you're kind of not sure, you just leave it on longer. And then there's not that much time between something that's done and something that's dried out or starting to get a little burn, or as my husband likes to say, Cajun. Like if I burn some a little bit, he's like, oh, it's Cajun style. I'm like, yeah, you could call it that.
If that's the way you eat, Vanessa, great. But I got to tell you something. There's people out there who, first of all, chicken, lamb, poultry, and fish have to be a certain temperature. It's not like meat. Like red meat is very different because of people who love rare, medium, well done. So I love that too, because if I've got my spouse who likes medium rare and I like rare, you're cooking, how do you go, oh, I'm going to cook 2 different things? Well, if you keep the temperature on top, you can actually pinpoint it right away, whether it's barbecue, stovetop. So now you can customize and actually give the people what they want in your family. Then secondly, things that like pork and poultry, if they are under 165, it's dangerous to eat. So you don't want to eat that. It's not like you get a medium rare chicken.
No, I don't want a medium rare chicken.
Or not cooked, right? But you also don't want to overdo it and then dry it out. And then you got a dry piece of, I don't know, cardboard you're eating with your family. So again, 2 reasons. It takes the guesswork right out, and we're spending a lot of money on meats. This is what I call, I know I repeat myself, a better mousetrap and a no-brainer. Look at the compact. Never worry about a battery or charging it. It fits in my hand. This will change, a game changer for you. You will never cook poultry or lamb or meat or anything, any kind of protein the same again with this.
If I ever see medium rare chicken on a menu, Mark Charles, I'm calling the health department ASAP. Because,
yeah, that's a restaurant I'm not going to be frequenting. I'm telling you right now.
No, nobody likes that. We have black. We have fewer than 100 available in the black. We also have 200 in the gray, 350 in the gray, and then our final choice is that moss. We have 200 to go around in the moss. K64735 is that item number. Mark Charles, we'll see you again in just a short while.
You ain't getting rid of me yet.
Okay. We won't have time to present this.